Howdy YouTube. I've got some more updates on my printers. I finished making my input shaper calibration setup. This is of course with a ADXL 345, very generic 15mm unit. It came with the harness to go with it. I then got a Raspberry Pico, and I put it in this little case. I crimped new ends on this end because it comes, one side's crimped, the other one isn't. Just something very basic, easy to use. I can plug it into my USB on both my printers. I've already configured them to run it and tested. Everything's working. I did come across one problem. This particular case this is a very minimal case, that's why the back end is wide open, but there's another part to this case. That this is a downloadable case from I think this was either Thingiverse or Thangs, and the problem was the original power button for actually another case that I had broke the button. Which I guess is very common on these Picos anyways, that the button's very fragile because the little metal octagon shaped, or it's almost like an oval square shaped actually, retention bracket that holds the button in place. It's only held onto the button by 4 little corners of plastic, and I guess they break easy, which I found out the hard way. First button press with that other case broke it. So after digging through my carpet, looking very closely for the parts, which was very difficult because they flung everywhere when I opened up the case. I found that the only way to fix it, since there's no more tabs, there was a couple other fixes, I guess. One being that if you use one of the jumpers on the back here, you'll see it's the TR6, that pad there. You can solder a ground to it. Well, you solder a line to it, and then if you ground it, it'll reset it, like the boot select button on the front. I prefer to just repair it, so what I did was, and let's see if you can see it, I'm pretty sure you can through the lettering. You see the button right there, the little white dot with the black around it. What I did was I just grabbed some simple shrink tube that I use for all my wiring, cut about 3mm length of, I think it was 3/8. It's either 3/8 or 1/4 inch tubing. Put it around it, and then did some very, very light heat around it. Not getting too close to everything, just enough to get the button to get enshrouded by the shrink tube, and it shrinks all the way around the button and all the way around the base of the white box that the button resides in, and everything's being held in place, and it works perfect. I figured that was an easier solution to a very big annoyance. So but hopefully that gives somebody else a good idea of how to repair it if they break it, and it seems to hold it no problem. I've hit the button like 50 times and I couldn't get it to pop off, so that was my fix for that. I got in some more crimpers. A ferrule crimper, which I actually desperately needed one of these. These are so useful. Let's see, what else did I get? More ferrules. These connectors came in, the DuPont connectors. I was playing with those, and that's pretty much it. I'm waiting for some other supplies to come in tomorrow. I have, I believe, the Revo Voron and a Delta fan coming tomorrow, so I can finally at least assemble the hot end tomorrow. I've had to stop printing my parts. This is what I got so far, because I've been having well, one, I ran out of glue stick. That's number one. And I've tried, what's weird is the Hatchbox Black ABS has printed no problem with bare minimum anything on the bed. The copper that I'm using for the accent pieces is a different story. that stuff does not want to stick to save its life. So yeah, so I'm dealing with that. So I tried using Elmer's glue, figuring, oh, well, maybe this will work. It's washable just like the other stuff. And it's not the same formula, not even close. This stuff couldn't keep anything stuck to the bed. So I'm going to stick to what works. I ordered a small case of these off of Amazon. Those are going to be here tomorrow, which is good because I've been using this one stick for probably 3 months now. So that's how long that lasts, and I've been printing quite a bit of stuff. So I got a case coming. I should be set for a while. But I just can't get first layer adhesion at all right now with this stuff. I don't know what's going on. I've tried the smooth surface side. I've tried just doing it dry, just nice and clean with alcohol, all different temperatures of the hot end and the bed, all the way up to 111 degrees, I think, which is a little bit over, but no problems with that. And I even tried using this bed, and I really don't like using this material, the flexible texture that they use on these for ABS, because it's too hard to get it off. So I attempted it, and then I decided, nope, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to ruin my other bed too. This one, just with PETG, is getting beat up from having to bend it and do this to get the parts off, and it's changing the surface dynamics. So I don't want to keep doing that and then have little bumps on the bed and changing it. So I'm just going to wait till the other stuff comes. I may get another build plate though. I'm thinking of getting a filament or something similar that's got the texture on one side and the smoother PEI on the other side, and then maybe I can give that a shot. So those are quite expensive though, but if it works, it's worth it. So I did redo the input shaping on this one with the new setup, which I'm very happy with how it works. It's actually quieted the motors down quite a bit, which is interesting. I didn't think that would be a byproduct. And it's running a bit smoother even now, so I'm just going to leave the communication lead on here for now. And hopefully when this stuff shows up tomorrow, I can get back to my prints, and I'm hoping to get at least to go through the rest of that spool and get all my accent stuff finished, so I can go back to black, printing black, because I still got 2 more spools of that to go. So that's basically it. That's all I got for an update for today. Not much. I got a friend of mine's kid actually that's coming over, and he just had his bar mitzvah on Saturday, and I got him a little Ender 2 Pro for his gift, which will be interesting. He's going to come over. He does some 3D printing in school, and he wanted a 3D printer, his mom said, so I figured, we can do that for him. So Saturday we're going to be doing a build alongside my little monster here, and that's going to be kind of fun. So all right, if you guys have any questions or comments, leave them below. Talk to you later. Bye.